Hey everybody, Adele here. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And today is a very, very exciting day because I finally have my hands on the VIP Hair Academy dolls that I've been waiting for ages, but they haven't been available in America. But finally, I was able to order them on Amazon, and I will tell you how you are able to do that too in just a little bit here. If you aren't familiar, these are done by IMC Toys. They currently do VIP Pets and the Crybabies dolls. Now, VIP Pets has had a show for a little while. I believe it's in its 4th season now, and recently VIP Hair Academy has become a show, and it's a bit of a spin-off of VIP Pets. So there are dogs from the VIP Pets that are the actual pets of these dolls, which I think is a really cool and interesting touch, and they really match their dolls as well, which is cool. It reminds me of how like LOL OMG, they have their little sisters, only instead they have pets. And it's pretty cool because like on the VIP Pets show there are 5 main characters and their dogs, and then the 5 dolls that are in this line are the humans of those dogs. Now, I do know that the VIP Pets is in its 4th season, and I'm not sure if the 4th season, because the 4th season includes the characters that you see in these dolls, so I'm not sure if it's like morphed into one show or if they're going to be 2 separate shows, but either way, I'm excited. My kids and I have watched both, and they're a lot of fun. So as you can see, this is Alexia, and she is the pet of this doll here, whose name is Lexi, appropriately. And then over here we have Nyla, who is the pet of Mia. Now, these dolls have been on my radar for a year now, if not longer, and I do know that some people have had these dolls for a while now, but they've really been out in Europe. So I keep like waiting and checking for when they're going to be available in the States. And then finally, the other day, when I was on Amazon, I decided to switch the country to Germany. And of course I knew they were going to be listed there because that was one of the countries where they were already released. But what I wasn't expecting was for them to be available to ship to the United States. So the drawback to that, of course, is that you have to pay a heavy fee of shipping. So I decided to actually sell some stuff to be able to buy these dolls and pay for the shipping. But because I really wanted these dolls for over a year now, I think I decided that was well worth it to me. I didn't mind getting rid of some things that I wasn't really that attached to so that I could get these dolls instead. And I have to say, I am not disappointed. Like this little detail here in the pocket, like, because obviously these dolls are in a hair academy, so they have like, they're decked out. Their pockets have like their combs and their scissors, and it's like a really cute just detail and touch. And the quality of the clothing is like on par with Rainbow High, which is of course impressive. The articulation is like, it's mainly in the arms. So the arms, they bend at the wrist and at the elbow, of course, but there is no bend in the knee. Like, this is a hard plastic. There's no like bend and snap like the brats have a little bit. And her head cannot be tilted. It can just go side to side. That doesn't really bother me. As far as how displayable they are able to sit down, so that's like a perfect way to be able to display them. That's how I display my brats. And yeah, you can just see that they're really, really cute dolls. They have awesome quality. The hair is beautiful nylon. It feels really nice. They come with a lot of accessories too. Of course, the accessories are hair related because they're at a hair academy, right? So they also include like a few different little elastics, so you can like do braids in their hair and have something to tie them off with. And then it's cutely held together with one of these hair clips. And then there is this like just really cute little like beading gun. Like that's what I can think to call it. And you just hook it. You put your beads on first. You hook it around the hair, and then you're able to just slide it up however many strands of your doll's hair that it needs. And it includes like this little sort of booklet that shows you different ways. Well, first it shows you like the doll's pet and the accessories that she comes with and everyone else who's in the line, but then it also shows you different ways that you can use the different tools that they give you to style the doll's hair, which is really cool. I'm not going to fully do this in this video, but it's something that I might do for another video, is to like fully try out the look that they give you here. But we are going to take a look at how well well like this beading tool works. So this is like a giant butterfly clip, I guess you would call it, and you just loop it over the beading tool, grab the strands of hair that you need, like pull it through, like I guess loop it around would be how I should word that, and then you pull it through and then slide it on up. And then depending how much hair you put in there, it stays in place nicely, or you can like tie it off with a braid. And then like the same goes for the beads. It's really super easy. And I really like this because you can put on multiple beads at once. Like usually when I bead my doll's hairs, like I don't use something like this, so I'm just like going one bead at a time. But here it's really cool because you don't have to. You can do it like all in one swift motion, and then it looks really cute. And I usually do this when I've braided my doll's hair, because I just find that it kind of sticks on when there's a braid there better, kind of like, you know, gives it some traction so the beads aren't just sliding all over the place. So I decided to do it again, but with the braid in, so you can see the difference. And then you just slide it on like we did before, and it ends up looking really cute. And this is a lot of fun for a collector. You can also see how much fun this would be for a kid to play with these dolls. And then usually for me, I like to take the beads so that they're down to the bottom of the braid, but with the braid in, they can stay at the top if that's what you would prefer. And then you can use like the little elastics they give you, or one of the little clips that they give you to just tie off the braid if you're using one, which is super convenient because you don't have to go like rooting around trying to find a tiny little hairband for doll hair. And then it's really cute and a lot of fun. So those are her accessories. So looking at the doll herself, she has these adorable little poodle bangs, which I just absolutely love. And I am a really big fan of these dolls' faces. I love the giant eyes. I love the kind of eyes that they use. If you're like familiar with IMC toys and like their crybabies dolls, like the fashion dolls and like the BFF dolls, then be very familiar with this look. I love the open mouth look too. Like I love when you can see a doll's teeth, and I do not know why. But then like if you look at how impressive the clothing pieces are, like those buttons there, they're not glued on. Those are sewed on buttons. And it's just really impressive. So I'm very much looking forward to getting this girl out of the box, because Lexi here she's the one that I was most excited about when I saw that this line of doll was going to become a thing. And I absolutely love the colors that are in her hair. These dolls have such long hair, and it is such beautiful quality, and they are free of any sort of factory gel, which I know is a point of contention for a lot of collectors. And I just love this red that is in this hair and how it matches her lips. Like it is such a beautiful pop of color. Like, you know, we get like pink and blue together a lot, and I love that, but when we have like pink and blue and also red, then I'm even more excited. And this is so cute. Like this outfit, it properly feels like denim, which is exciting. There's actual stitches in there to make it look like pretty realistic. She has this beautiful makeup and these tiny little freckles that are kind of a little bit going over the bridge of her nose. She is just really adorable. And then she comes with accessories as well. She has those elastics again with the little clip, and then she has a little headband, which is so cute, and of course we'll put that on her in a little bit. And then she has this little brush as well. And then the little gimmick that she does is that you can color in the strands of her hair. I think specifically it shows up best on the blonde portions of her hair. Now I'm not going to actually do this because I just don't like to do anything that I'm worried that I can't like fully get the color out of, but you can see that she has like portions of her hair that are this blonde color, and I think that that's where you're intended to color in with the marker. And then her headband fits on perfectly. It stays on really nicely. You don't have to worry about it falling off. And she just looks really adorable. I love all the details on her overalls. It is such a cute look, and I am very much pleased with my decision to get these dolls. Also, she comes with one of these little pamphlets, booklets, whatever you want to call it, that shows her pet plus all the accessories that she comes with, you know, the same thing that the last doll did. And then on the back, it shows you how you can style her hair in different ways, which I might try out eventually, but right now I'm just going to enjoy her how she came from the factory. So I'll let you finish taking a look at this little booklet, and then we're going to take a look at the two dolls together. Now, there were 4 dolls that were available on the German Amazon, even though there are 5 dolls in the line. So there's one that I cannot find available, at least not available to ship, but I do have the other 2 ordered, and they should be arriving this week. Amazingly, these dolls only took 1 week to get from Germany to America, which was unexpected. And I'm really curious if these are going to become available like in the States, like if/when that's going to happen. I really hope that it does, because I would love to go into the store and see these on the shelves, or even see them pop up on Amazon. Just look at her. Like these dolls are really, really beautiful. And then I'll give you another close-up look of Lexi here, who is just absolutely adorable. I love that they even have like a little twinkle in their eye. Like that is such a cute touch. I actually don't currently collect any other doll lines from IMC Toys, but now I'm like really considering the BFF dolls. The problem is I already feel like I'm too interested in too many different doll lines, like to be able to have, a portion of my collection dedicated to each doll line. So knowing that you can go onto Germany's Amazon and order dolls from there that are different from the US, it's just kind of like opening Pandora's box, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or like somewhere in between. But what I do know is I'm so excited to have these dolls. I am so excited. I have just been waiting for these dolls to become available. And I did forget to mention that the stands that they're on are Rainbow High stands, so they're not included. I just use them for the purpose of being able to show you them in this video. And I do think that Rainbow High clothes would probably fit pretty well on these dolls. I might do a video of that at some point. I don't have a ton of extra Rainbow High clothing though. So anyways, I am going to, of course, be doing a video of the other 2 dolls when they come. So if you haven't already subscribed, maybe subscribe so that you don't miss that, or so you know when it happens. It should be sometime in this next week, probably Thursday or Friday, and I'm very excited to see those dolls because now that I have these ones in my grasp, I know that they are not going to disappoint. And if you guys would be so kind, if anyone has like any scoop on these dolls, or like if they're going to be coming to the States, like I haven't really heard too much about them, but I do know that, VIP pets are very much in the States. Like they're like, my daughters love the VIP pet, like little dogs, so we have a ton of those. So yeah, I'm just curious if anybody knows anything. And I just wanted to give you a final look at everything that is included, so that if you do decide to pick these dolls up, you know just what you're getting. I think that they are very much worth it, though I understand that the shipping is a lot, and that perhaps people don't want to sell things to be able to cover the shipping cost of dolls. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys being here today and checking out this video with me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will consider subscribing, of course, and I will see you in the next one. Other than that, have a really great rest of your day, guys. Bye.